Welcome back. I'm once again printing a jig on my Bambu H2S. This one is for cutting foam balls in half to use as the rocket heads. Previously I was doing it with a bandsaw, and it was dodgy. This should make it much safer. We'll find out when it finishes. And then I'll show you how I use it. It is done. I have no idea if it's going to work. This is in fact a prototype, but then 3D printing was designed for rapid prototyping. So let's give it a try. So here's how it's supposed to work. The ball sits in here. It's got a groove for the blade. Line up the seam with the blade slot, and then simply feed it through. However, I have made two errors that will require me to redesign and reprint. One, it's slightly too big. The balls were advertised as being 1.5 inches or 2.5 inches in diameter, but they are in fact slightly smaller. So I'm going to want to make it a little bit smaller so it holds the ball snug. And this arm, which is meant to allow me to line it up with the guide, is unfortunately in such a position that it's resulting in it not quite fitting in the blade. So I need to move this further up. So I'll probably put it in line with the front, or maybe just a little bit further down, but that way it'll actually line up properly, and I will need to make it a little bit smaller. So back to the design, and we're going to reprint. Yeah, alright, let's try the next prototype. How well does it fit the ball? Perfect. Let's go slice it. Alright, well, all of our problems are solved. The ball is now nice and snug, and I can get it up against the guide with no problem. Lines perfectly with the blade. Let's give it a try. Absolutely perfect. Right through the seam. Perfectly flat. I've never been able to get it that clean by hand. That is a gizmo worth gizmoing. This is why we make jigs. And that is one of the things that I do with my Bambu. Maybe get yourself one.